In today's video, I'm going to break down the most dominant new defense in Madden 26 and show you guys how to run it like a pro to get more stops and win more games starting now. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the nickel 2-4 because I have a new blitzing defense I really like from this formation. The nickel 2-4 is found in a lot of defensive playbooks, but I prefer to run it from the Vikings because the Vikings have all the different defenses I like, from the 3-4 odd, the 4-3, a lot of good nickels with the odd, the cub, the double mug, the single mug, and also the 2-4. So I think the Vikings is your best bet, and I have a ton of different defenses in my Vikings defensive game plan on Sportsgamerz.com, and if you want the full breakdown, you can check it out for VIP members. Link is in the comments in the description. So the play we're going to look at is Sim Pressure 3, and I have a few different setups I'm going to show you, different coverages and different ways to blitz from it that's going to make this defense really good. It's something nobody really is running, but I promise you guys, it's amazing. So there's some coaching adjustments, settings, and subs you need to know before you even run this. Otherwise, it's not going to be as good for you. First thing is auto flip off. If you have auto flip on, the blitz is just not going to be as good. Auto flip off, you see my read and pitch keys are conservative, aggressive, and then for the RPOs, they're both on conservative. I want my safety set to close for depth, close depth, and pinch for width. Now, the other very important thing is set the shell to cover 2. Now, you'll see with my play call screen, it says shell cover 2 under the play. To do this, you just hit the right analog stick. And the reason why we do this is if we left it on default and say we just call Sim Pressure 3, okay, and we're on default, you're going to see that, well, now we kind of have a tell with the single eye safety. And smart offensive players, they see a single eye safety and they know, oh, this is cover 3 most likely. We don't want that. So you set it to cover 2. Now we break the huddle, and you're going to see that, it's not showing what coverage we're in, right? It's looking as if it's cover 2, but it's actually not, okay? Now, as far as subs you want to make on this defense, just make sure that these 2 linebackers are fast because they'll be blitzing. You definitely have safeties here if your linebackers aren't fast. And then these 2 ends, they should be fast too, because we'll be mixing in some stunts and potentially dropping them into coverage. All right, now that you know all that, let's get into the setups. I have a few different blitz setups we're going to show you, and then I'm going to break down how to make the coverage better, how to blitz from the left and the right. And if you're enjoying this content and you want more just like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and drop me a like on the video. Okay, so first of all, the blitz from the left. What I'm going to do is step number 1, very simple. Linebackers show blitz, but only the linebackers. You don't want to show blitz the whole defense. And to show blitz only the linebackers, what you do is you hit right on the D-pad, and then when you do that, you'll see the menu pops up, hit the button for show blitz. For me, that's R1. Now, once you do this, we're going to shift the D-line to the left because we're blitzing from the left. To do that, you hit left on the D-pad, then left on the left stick, right? Now, at this point, you see this coverage is kind of jumbled up. I don't like the coverage like this. I'll show you guys how to make it better in a second, but I first just want to show you how the blitz works. You're going to see that with this blitz, the pressure is very quick through that gap. That's an immediate sack. It's screaming. But as I mentioned before, the coverage stock is not very good. So what can I do to make this coverage better? Real quick, guys, if you want to dominate Madden 26 and win more games, check out my VIP membership on Sportsgamerz.com. This is where I post all my premium content, including all the offensive and defensive ebooks I release all year long, in addition to premium Madden Vault weekly tip updates. You will learn the proven strategies thousands of players have used to win more games, and over 99% of my members say that they win more games with my tips. Click the link in the description to join now and start winning more games today. So when I'm running this, when the blitz is coming from the left, I really want to adjust the right side of the screen. You see, unfortunately, their zones is running across the field. It's stock cover 3. It's really not good. So the blitz is great. The coverage is bad. What can we do to the coverage? Well, I want to put the safety on the right. I want to put him in a deep half, okay? Then I want to put the corner over there in a cloud flat or some sort of flat. And then I want to put the slot corner in a hook zone, okay? Now, this guy right here, he's also in a hook. So it kind of just, you could adjust it. Maybe you want to run a man up on one of them. So something like this. You could even do a double Mabel situation. Like maybe you have the cloud flat zone drop to 20. This guy put on a 5-yarder. And I'll show you guys how that would work in a second. But there's just different options that you can do, right? And we're going to use this linebacker coming back to the left. And you guys can see that pressure is really good. So if you want to run zone drops with this defense, here's what I recommend. I would recommend go ahead and put your flats on 5, or sorry, your curl flats on 5 and your actual flats on 20. This way, when we run this same type of look, we have a little bit more options with our coverage. So, again, we're going to show blitz linebacker, shift D line left, and now I can adjust this. So here, I can make this double Mabel just like this. You'll see I have the actual flat dropping back to the sideline with the curl flat going, the quick flat. So this way, if they have a corner out, something like this, where they got a corner and some sort of quick flat, I can easily stop it, right? Now, if they're abusing the flat to the left, you'd want to set the coverage up a bit differently. And the way I would do that is I'm just going to go ahead and reset the defense so I can show you how to set the coverage up to better defend the left flat, is roll the coverage the opposite way. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, if we want to roll the coverage the opposite way, I'm actually going to make this side cover 2, just like this, but then have the safety rotating back to the middle, right? So now I'm going to have this guy in a curl flat, and then the safety is basically cover 2 to the left, cover 3 to the right. So you guys can see I'm changing it up a bit. Now here you guys can see this flat is dropping back about 20 yards, right? Now if you wanted him to go a little bit lower, even though we have zone drops, you can do custom zones to where you click on him, you hit the button for custom zone, and you just drop him all the way down, okay? So this could allow you to bring him down a bit. So you guys can see here, we're just hitting the custom zone button, and that should allow us to bring him down all the way here to defend that quick throw. So now if they want to chuck it to the flats, we can stop it. Okay, now what if we want to blitz from the right? If you want to learn how to make millions of coins to get all the best players on your Madden Ultimate Team, check out the Coin Authority on Sportsgamerz.com. Click the link in the description of this video and use coupon code COINS for 10% off your order. Maybe they're in a situation, they're in a formation to where, they're strong the opposite way, or, whatever. We just want to mix in a blitz from the right. So when I break the field, or break the huddle, we're on the field, all I'm going to do is hit the square or the audible button and then the flip play button. So now I flipped it so that I'm blitzing from the right, okay? And we're going to go ahead, still do the same thing. Linebacker show blitz, which is right on the D-pad, and then the button for the show blitz, okay? And then we're going to shift our line, this time to the right, because we want to blitz from the right. We're going to use this guy. Now, this time the coverage is not as jumbled up because we have the flats on the right side of the field. Now, remember, we have zone drop set. Now, here, depending upon how you want to set your coverage up, we could change it a few different ways. So one of the easiest things I like to do is just make this left side cover 2, the right side cover 3. This is a combo coverage. And then if I need to guard the quick flat, I can put this guy in a purple, and then I'm just going to use the middle. But if I'm not really worried about the quick flat, I can just leave him in the hook zone, and we'd be good to go. But still, as you guys can see, this blitz screams up the middle. It is very good. A lot of people think looping blitzes are dead. That is not the case. You are just running the wrong blitzes. If you want more blitzes like this, like I said, I have a full scheme, Sportsgamerz.com, VIP membership. I have other blitzes out of this formation as well that are very, very good. Now, if you wanted to change the coverage up a bit differently while blitzing, you could go ahead, do it just like this. We're going to go ahead and make it roll our coverage this time the other way. So now we have cover 3 on the left with the curl flat, and then we have cover 2 on the right. So cover 3 left, cover 2 right. The options will definitely give you the best coverage out of this look. You never really want to just run stock cover 3 on this game. Now, it also is important about the way you use her. You can see here, I'm on the opposite linebacker most plays. You don't have to stand over the guard, but the most important thing is don't take your user and run to the side of the blitz. If you run to the side of the blitz, you might actually draw the attention of the O-line and make them slide over there to pick up the free rusher. So like the biggest thing I can say is keep your user away from the blitz. So like here, the blitz is from the right. I keep my user, I'm going to look over to that left, maybe the seam, but the biggest thing is don't run across the formation. If you run across the formation, you might attract the attention of the O-line, which then could lead to the blitz getting picked up, which you never want. Hope you guys like this. Until next time, it's your boy Duke. Peace.